I'm back here at the NRA National Firearms Museum with Senior Curator Phil Schreier. Phil, it's good to be back. We haven't done this in a while. Our Cameron Gray got up to the Tulsa Arms Show to do some Curator's Corners there, so I've had a little hiatus. I was glad to get back because, Phil, we've got big news.
Big news.
Big news. So big, we can't even talk about a gun in this segment because this news is huge.
But I brought a gun.
I know, and it's a nice one, too. But first, the news. Cam & Company is now on 2 to 5 Eastern Time, the 3-hour show, and from 5 to 6, NRA News Cam & Company is on Sportsman Channel.
Really?
And guess who else is on Sportsman Channel? Some guy I know. Some guys.
A couple guys you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a really cool show called Guns and Gold, and it's on Monday night. So what we've done, we took Curator's Corner and moved it to the Sportsman Hour, NRA News Cam & Company on Sportsman, on Mondays now.
That's amazing.
So we're like almost like sort of like TV roommates.
It's like you're the lead-in to Guns and
Right,
Gold.
exactly, and that's why we're here, because it's all about getting the hype going for some really cool stuff that's going on, and this program of yours is awesome. So let's take a minute to tell people what is Guns and Gold.
Well, Guns and Gold is a unique show that the NRA started 2 seasons ago, and it's a show where people come in and bring firearms to Jim Supica, the director of the National Firearms Museum, or myself, and we evaluate them on camera, tell them what they have, how much it's worth. It's a lot like Antique Roadshow, but for firearms exclusively. And you'll see a little bit of everything. We've had people come in with gun firearms that were unfortunately worth a lot less than what they thought they might be worth. And a couple of real winners where people have brought in something they had found in their attic or had been passed down by a family member. And when they turn it over to us to have a look at it, it turned out to be worth over $100,000.
You love those moments. And I have some behind the scenes on this, because one time we did a similar thing at the Tulsa Arms Show, and it's amazing what comes in, and it's amazing to watch you guys. You're sitting there. You don't have a supercomputer. You've got some books. You've got your wits, and it's just really cool. And you're waiting for that moment, like on Antiques Roadshow, when you find something that's like, oh my gosh, this is firearm worth this much money. It's just it's amazing to watch. It's really cool. So what, like I said, what we've done then is we moved Curator's Corner to Mondays.
From Thursday, where we used to
be.
Right,
and now it's on Sportsman, so it's pretty cool. So
great.
What we're going to do is kind of kick that off so we can talk about it now and promote it a little bit and be like, it's that kind of cool cross-promotion stuff we do on television. I'm trying to be a TV guy, Phil, so help me out. You're a pro. So, and Curator's Corner, in case you haven't seen it on Sportsman, is something we started on NRA News, gosh, probably, what, 3-4 years? 8?
It's been
longer?
a long time.
Okay,
yeah.
and the story of this is one of my favorites, because you and I were at the NPSC, the National Police Shooting Championship in Albuquerque, and enjoying what we do, a cigar and a beverage. Exactly. And you would tell these stories, and I said, Phil, we've got to get some way to get these stories on the air, something we can do, and the Curator's Corner was born.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so that's great. So tell folks, before we're out of time for this one, how they can get more information about the National Firearms Museum and more information about Guns and Gold.
Well, John, there are a whole number of different ways you can go about doing that. First off, we'd love for you to come by and visit us here in Fairfax, Virginia. And if you can get to us by coming off the interstate, we're at exit 57A on Interstate Route 66 in Fairfax, Virginia, just outside the Washington Beltway. We're open 7 days a week with the exception of Christmas Day from 9:30 to 5. There's plenty of free parking, and the admission is free. If you can't reach us off the interstate, visit us on the internet. We're at nramuseum.com, and we've got every gun in the collection is online. Wow. In fact, the resolution of the photographs of every single firearm in the collection that's on display is so high that you can go in and see the initials of the engravers on some of the locks.
Awesome, awesome. You guys do it every day? You never stop working to bring these national treasures, these firearms, to the people in any way you can. Phil Schreier, So happy to be back. We'll be back next Monday with another Curator's Corner on NRA News, Cam and Company on Sportsman. We'll be delving into some interesting firearms, so we'll see you then. Thanks, Phil.